I'm here standing on a pedestrian bridge across from the landmark. There's a landmark right there. And I just decided to go explore, and I found this crazy meat market, which I will share. But however, every time I've crossed this bridge, I've seen this young man sleeping on it. And oh my God, like, you know, how do you feel? Not kind of sad for him. He's been sleeping on this bridge every time I've crossed it. And he appears to be homeless, although I'm not sure. I did ask the locals at the market if they knew who he was. No one does, but they just basically said stuff like, oh, he's probably Cambodian and he's probably just out asking for money all night. Now he's tired, sleeping, whatever. But, you know, it didn't seem like they had a lot of sympathy for him, to be honest, which I understand. I mean, like, everyone's struggling, everyone's trying to survive. Well, not survive, but, you know, everyone's trying to survive. But I said to myself, you know, I have to get the poor kid something to eat and something to drink. So here I am. I got a Vietnamese banh mi. I got a banh mi and a bottle of water for him. Again, I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this because I'm a human. So there he is, sleeping on the bridge. This is where I also found him a few days ago. Oh, looks like someone's left him something to drink as well too. So I'm just gonna leave him something to eat and drink here. Yeah, so just looking at his face, I don't think he's Vietnamese. He honestly looked a little Indian to me, but I don't think he's Indian. So he's got to be close to that area, I guess, like Burmese or Thai, maybe even. But yeah, he definitely could be a Cambodian as well too. But okay, well, I feel good about that. At the end of the day, you just want to do things that make you feel good, right? There are people out there that need help. There are people out there that are not as fortunate as us. And sometimes you just got to help. You know, personally, I'm not a fan of giving homeless people or beggars money, because I just don't know what they're going to do with that money. Even in Calgary or wherever I go, I see homeless people. And sometimes, you know, I'll buy them something to eat or something to drink. All right, there's the green go light. Let's take a look, make sure everybody stops. And we proceed to cross. You know, you might think that there's nothing good about this kind of system where I guess cars have the right of way, like the opposite of back home in Canada. But you know, I find that cars having the right of way actually makes more sense, because one, it makes the pedestrian more aware of the surroundings, and two, it allows traffic to continue. You know, there's so many times back home where people are slowly crossing the street and holding up traffic, and people always have to stop. But I understand the argument, right? Because cars are bigger, they can kill, blah, blah, blah. But by forcing people to be more aware of their surroundings, I think it makes it a bit safer, to be honest. You know, no one's gonna just run across the street here or across the street with their face buried inside their phone. And another thing that I've noticed too is that there are no bad drivers here. I mean, there are aggressive drivers, but there are no bad drivers. Everyone is really, 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 really hyper-focused on driving. So you don't have, you know, honestly, I actually, come to think of it, I haven't seen anybody on their phone while they're driving, because you can't. I mean, if you're on your phone and you're driving, you're almost 100% guaranteed to get into an accident and possibly kill somebody. So, you know, it's not wrong, it's different. It's my motto when I travel. You see things from around the world that are different than, you know, what you're used to, where you're from, but it doesn't make it wrong at all, right? It's just different. And for the people that live here, it works. It works for them. It's funny because when we were in Korea last week and a half ago, of course the traffic there is very organized, right? Just like back home. But I saw like 2 accidents. I saw at least 2 accidents. Yeah, it was 2 accidents. I saw 2 accidents and I have yet to see a single one here. Even though it looks like there's probably an accident every freaking 2 seconds here from the crazy traffic. But again, it's because people are hyper-focused and hyper-aware. And in Korea, I did notice that there were a lot of people distracted driving. But here, you don't see that. I'm walking back to the landmark now after meeting up with the cat lady. She's just a sweet lady, really talkative, really happy to share her story with me. I wish I'd stay there and talk with her a little bit longer, but I have to get back. Unfortunately, her cat was resting and sleeping. She tried to coax him out to so I can film and record and ask her more about her love for animals, but I didn't want to take up too much of her time because she's, you know, trying to sell food. That's my building there. I'm assuming that people that live there are mostly expats, wealthier Vietnamese locals, and of course some of them are rented out as short-term rentals like mine, which actually I didn't use on Airbnb. I booked it on booking.com. It's funny because when I booked it, I thought I was getting the Landmark 81, so I was super excited to stay here. So I was very disappointed when I found out I wasn't in the Landmark 81. Would I stay here again? Probably not. It's a little too far from all the action. Having to take grabs and into district 1 where all the action is. It's not that it gets expensive, it's just annoying because it's 6.6 kilometers away from Chao Ben Tan, and you know, during rush hour that's like over half an hour with all the traffic, especially in a car. So I have been taking grab bikes. Grab bikes have allowed me to get through the jam a little quicker because all the bikes go ahead of the cars and they weave in and out of traffic, whereas the cars obviously can't do that. Good morning, beautiful people. As you can see, I've decided to go for a new fresh look. So I decided to shave off my facial hair. I do this once in a while just to kind of reset the look. Hopefully I look a little bit younger now. But anyway, I decided to move hotels last night, or yesterday. This is called the M Village. And it was a bit of a bitch to find originally because it was in what we call a ham here. A ham is basically an alleyway. And I was walking around everywhere looking for this damn thing. So I was walking by this gentleman and he offered me a ride on a Cyclo, and I just realized that, you know what, I haven't done this yet, so here we are.
Good morning, how are you today?
Oh, biết nói tiếng Anh hả? Hay hả?
Long time, I work in a long time, about 37 years.
37 years. Thì anh làm này 37 năm rồi.
37 năm.
Thì phải biết nói tiếng Anh.
Trời ơi, không biết sao chở anh ơi.
Đúng rồi.
Dùng tiếng bờ không anh ơi?
Hay ha. Giỏi ha.
Anh này là 4 thằng trai, vợ chết Covid rồi.
Vậy sao?
Chết
tội á.
Mẹ chết luôn mà trong gia đình có ai người chết.
Tại Covid đó hả?
Có 4 thằng trai rồi.
Trời ơi, tội à.
Hết trơn rồi.
Con trai
Làm hết trơn rồi.
làm cái gì? Làm nghề gì?
Làm giữ xe.
Giữ xe.
Giữ xe Honda nè. Giữ xe Honda mấy cái quán cà phê á. Bị gì đâu có ăn học trình độ cao đâu mà làm chức anh. Giữ xe học mới có lớp 5, lớp 6.
Học tới lớp 5, lớp 6 thôi à?
Dạ, trời đó, cũng có trời khổ với bà luôn. Vậy đâu ăn học trình cao.
Chính phủ không có cho học hả?
Đóng tiền, anh đóng tiền cho anh học.
Ủa, em tưởng chính phủ cho học chứ.
Trời ơi.
Cộng sản mà.
Có đóng tiền không? Có đóng tiền cho học, có đóng tiền nghỉ đi, về nhà đi.
Vậy sao?
Tại đẻ, sanh đẻ mà, chuẩn bị đẻ mà không có tiền nó còn ổn nữa. Đợi chừng nào rồi, đợi chừng nào có tiền nó nhỏ chết mẹ rồi.
Tội à.
Trời ơi, đây không phải anh sống Việt Nam mà nó không hiểu không biết là chết rồi. Việt Nam ở đây không phải tiền chứ đi. Em từ nhỏ lớn đâu có đi em học đâu mà. Em đâu biết chữ đâu. Ở nhà 8 người, 2 người không biết chữ.
Không biết đọc hả?
Không biết chữ, không biết gì luôn. Ở gia đình khổ đâu cho đi học luôn.
Ngộ ha.
Trời ơi, khổ với bà đi.
Cái chân đùi với anh chắc mạnh lắm á.
Trời ơi, đạp cũng quen anh ơi. Mỗi ngày mỗi đạp mà.
Ở đây nè. Sang này nè. Anh uống cà phê không?
Không, em biết rồi.
Uống nước ép uống nước ép đi không? Em mua chưa?
Cảm ơn anh nhiều.
Mua không?
Thôi em có rồi. có nước trà đùi.
Chapter 4 is here. It's Halloween in Saigon, and the heat doesn't care what day it is. I start the morning hunting down some bò nè, a sizzling Vietnamese breakfast of beef, eggs, and pate on a hot skillet, deep in District 4. Belly full, I make my way to the Independence Palace, the building that used to be the White House of the Republic of South Vietnam. It's massive, it's beautiful, and it hits different when you actually walk through it. I work up an appetite just exploring the place, so I head back down to Chao Ben Tan for some banh cuong before the day gets away from me. That evening, I run into my uncle and his wife from Australia, who happens to be in town visiting her family. The last time I saw him was in 2007, here in Vietnam as well. We grabbed some time together before I head back downtown to see what Halloween looks like in Saigon. I hope to see you in the next episode, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because I got a lot more coming.